Hey everybody, so this is the vlog in which I say my internet is now fixed. I am so happy about that. The guy came today, third technician. He was here for a while, and in the end, everything that the other technician said was the problem ended up not being the problem. It was not the router, it was not the receiver antenna from our house, but the main antenna, which we thought was the culprit to begin with on Monday. But anyway, we got our internet back, so now we're back to doing our normal things. I'm trying to get caught up on the blogs or on the vlogs and all that kind of stuff. And I'm also very happy because, well, I'm happy and I'm sad. I'm happy because I have almost absolutely everything ready for the leaf spring conversion. I have the spring purchase. I also have the pivot mounts, brackets, and I also have the shackles mount, or the shackle mounts for the chassis. But there are two things. I still haven't figured out how to perforate this 3/8 material. I don't really know what's going on. I really don't want to have to remake these things, but I'll do what I have to do. It's just not, I have killed 4 drill bits on them. I mean, like, flat out killed 4 drill bits to where the corners are not even slightly sharp. They are completely dull and round. And I have used, I have sharpened them, have been using them and then stop and sharpen them and then using them, stop and sharpening. I've been using a cutting oil, been going at slow speeds, been using pilot drill bits first, like going up from, 1/8 inch up. Still nothing, just will not, for some reason, penetrate through this 3/8 material without killing my bit. So I don't know what to do about that. I've got to do something. I might just have to cut a slit and let the bolt sit in that, but the problem with that is then it lets the bolt slide around a little bit. So I really honestly do not know what I'm going to do with that at the moment, but I'm not going to let that get me down. I'm going to keep on going on. And the other thing is, due to the drilling issue, I can't get my shackles finished because in the 3/8 material, I can't perforate it for the bolt holes. And in the 1/4 inch, I don't have enough material left even to make the 2 vertical shackles for the second set, and also have the material to weld in between to strengthen them up. So looks like I'm going back to Puerto Montt tomorrow. I might buy some more material, but man, I don't know what to do about these perches. I just don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna get focused on that. I'm gonna go on to other stuff. Hold on, gotta grab a piece of paper that's flying away. And so overall, it's been okay this week. I mean, I got quite a bit done. Now all I've got to do is finish up a little cleanup on the chassis and on the axle. I mean, it's a little bit, but it'll probably take me a good day or so to get it all done. I've got to drop the gas tank, which will probably take me about half a day or so, because I've got to drain all the diesel out of it and then drop it, clean up from that, and then I will be able to start installing. If everything works out, maybe by, well, not next week. Next week's crazy. I know I won't be able to get to it next week, but maybe by the end of February. Huh. That's so sad. I'll have all this done. But that's just how it goes here. I did take the trooper bumper off today as well and finally paint up the edges. I pressure washed it down and then I sanded it, and then I sprayed that the rust converter on it to convert all the rust on the bumper to usable metals. And then I sprayed it with spray can bed liner again, which honestly, is not sticking that great. I don't know why. I sanded it with like 36 grit and I sanded it pretty good, but I think using the angle grinder was my error. I think it's too high of a speed and it makes the sanding grooves too close together and it doesn't give it enough teeth. I think that's what happened. Not real sure, but I think that's what happened. So for this time, or for this vlog, that's it. But don't forget to stop by my channel, please. You can check it out on YouTube. You can also go by my website, which is ericmcgrew.tv. You can check out beginnersfab.com, where I'm actually building all this stuff and working with the Rocky and then, or the Daihatsu 4-track rugger, Taft, whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, I have my offroadindependent.com, which is my podcast, Off-Road Independent. And even though this week the episode has been delayed, I am getting out an episode this week. So hopefully you've either heard it before you see the show, or after seeing the show, you head right over to check out my podcast. It's an hour long this week. I'm letting you know up front, but it's a good hour. I really enjoy. I enjoyed listening to it, and that says something. It's with John Cappa again. We talk more about 3 and 4 link suspensions. We talk a little bit about welding and some other stuff. It's just a good time. John's always fun to have on the show, and I'm so glad that he's been willing to come on and help me out. So he has a really good article. Well, he has a lot of good articles, but he has a good one this week too that I just saw on Facebook yesterday, I think it was. It is the GPW project on 4-Wheel and Off-Road magazine. You can find it on their site. You can also find it on Facebook. Check that out. It's a really good, comprehensive, why a radius link might be a good option for your vehicle. And the first part of that is really good. The first part of the article, or that series, is really good too, because it talks about some concepts you want to keep in mind while fabricating. So I'd suggest checking out that stuff. And that's not a plug because I have to. That's a plug because John really deserves it. Those articles I really enjoyed, and you guys will too. So check that stuff out, and I will see you guys soon, I guess, in the next video.